Hey guys, I'm Adam. That's the DJI Ronin S, and this is not a review. So the Ronin S from DJI. I've only had it for a couple days, so I'm not going to do a full review, but I thought it would be helpful to share my experiences in the short time that I've had it. Now, although you're going to want to tear into it as soon as the delivery truck leaves the driveway, keep in mind that you're going to have to charge the batteries for about 2.5 hours before you use it for the first time. The Ronin weighs about 4¼ pounds, which is not intolerable, but it does have some heft to it, which actually helps to stabilize it a bit and to give you a little smoother footage. There is a bit of a learning curve with a piece of equipment like this. Don't think that you're going to take it out of the box, stick your camera on it, go out and be all... It does take some time to get the technique down and also to learn about some of the adjustments. I'm not going to cover that in this video because I honestly am still learning it myself. But you can adjust the parameters on the motors, the speeds and the sensitivities on the Ronin app. The DJI Ronin S currently retails for $549 at the end of 2018. The payload capacity for this is 8 pounds, which means that you can put pretty much any piece of equipment that any normal consumer would own on this gimbal, and it can handle it. The specs on the website say that it can withstand a 46-mile-an-hour wind. That just says 75 kilometers for the rest of the world, but here in Kentucky it's 46 miles an hour. So that means if you're crazy enough to hang out of a helicopter or operate this thing out of a vehicle, something like that, it can stand that much wind and still operate properly. The Ronin S comes with a carrying case that carries the gimbal, the battery, and all the accessories that go along with it. It's styrofoam, but it's about the nicest styrofoam that you can imagine. So if you're into cramming your expensive gear into a styrofoam box, yeah, it's pretty good. Now, in the instruction manual, there are about 6 pages that are in English. The instructions are rather vague, but they do walk you through how to balance the gimbal. Most of the instructions are online on DJI's website. And of course, there's a plethora of YouTube videos made by people that are much more educated and experienced than I am. Now, to give a brief rundown of some of the features and operation of this gimbal, it comes with this combination hand grip and tripod, which gives you some place to sit it while you balance the camera, and folds up as a second place to put your hands. The trigger right here, if you press it twice, it brings it to the front and straightens it up with the grip. Without pushing the trigger, it just stabilizes the motion and keeps it from being jerky. If you hold the button, it locks it on heading. That way, if you move it up or down, no matter where you move it, it locks the camera onto one heading. Also, once again, 2 taps brings it to face the front. 3 taps takes it into selfie mode. Then once again, 2 taps brings it back around to the front. So enough talking about it. Let's see what it does. B-roll. So all in all, it's a pretty cool piece of gear that I'm sure that I'll be using a lot. I might do another video later on actually reviewing it once I get used to it a little more. So until then, be sure and like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.